My name is Jen Keim, and 3Hopeful Hearts has been supporting me for the last year, almost to the day. I'd heard about 3Hopeful Hearts many times before, as I had had a lot of losses, and every time I got that packet, I looked through it and thought, well, I haven't lost a child. And then I lost my daughter halfway through my pregnancy, and all of the forces of the universe came together to bring me here, and I'm so glad they did.
I first learned about 3Hopeful Hearts when my daughter passed away. I'm Whitney Meisner, and I'm a supported mom.
My name is Candace. I found out about 3Hopeful Hearts from my youngest sister who lost her twins prematurely. And in August of 2021, my best friend's son took his life, and Kristen actually came to the hospital where we were at all the way in Loveland. 51 days later, in October, I had to reach out to Kristen, because my son took his life. And so yeah, 3Hopeful Hearts has been my go-to for the last almost 2 years. So
coming to 3Hopeful Hearts and speaking with women who have gone through profound loss, and men too at times, there's a validation to that you can't get when you're talking with people who don't have that experience.
To me, when you're in such a painful place in life, especially with the type of death that I have experienced with my son, not everybody looks at you the same after that. And I feel like here, they don't look at you any differently.
There's always somebody here who can understand and who can talk to you. And it's a place where you can really tell your story and your child's story, and it's heard.
Life without 3Hopeful Hearts, especially in the beginning, would have been so dark and so lonely.
So coming to 3Hopeful Hearts has taught me that, first of all, I am not the only person in the world that has had 6 miscarriages. I'm not the only person in the world who had 5 losses and then lost a late pregnancy. And I'm not the only person in the world who chose to try again after a lot of loss.
It's okay to grieve your baby, and it's okay to also be happy again.
I think about all of the really big feelings that I've had and big emotions that I've gone through. Some of them I've tried to go through by myself. And the difference between going through something alone and going through it with a support system or with a community is night and day.
3Hopeful Hearts absolutely is like a community of people that I definitely look forward to seeing every month, because I don't know that I would have survived this, not necessarily in a physical sense, but mentally, without 3Hopeful Hearts.
I really felt like I had to refigure out who I was going to be, and it took a long time. It really did.
3Hopeful Hearts offering grief listening sessions for free is amazing. You're not going to get, the advice that a licensed counselor is going to give you, but you're going to get understanding and support and encouragement from somebody who understands grief in a way that you do.
As awful as it is that we're all in this group for the same reason, it's somewhat comforting knowing that I'm not alone.
3Hopeful Hearts helped give me people to relate to, not feeling so alone. Kind of, I guess you'd say, meeting friends in this club that we never wanted to be a part of.
Once you find your solid group where you kind of fit in here, it can feel like a second family.
The biggest, most supportive family you never knew you needed is kind of how I look at 3Hopeful Hearts.
The first time that I drove past 3Hopeful Hearts and I read the sign above the door that said grief support after the loss of a child, I remember feeling so sad and thinking that place can't possibly be for me. And then I walked through the door, and I will never stop coming here.